Eucrates, I have the final casting done. There's only 4 of us, so we have to be inventive. First, the Shakespeare. Mr. Teller, who would you like to play in Denmark?
Besides the title role, well, Claudius the King or Polonius. I torture her to decide.
You can play them both, and I'll throw in Horatio.
Extravagant honor.
I will play Gertrude in Laertes. I've always wanted to do a sword fight. Now, Mrs. Mackey, you will play the ghost. We only have to see your head so we can hide your disgrace. But as for Ophelia, this is my suggestion. Instead of a fair Ophelia, you will be a fat Ophelia. What?
I can't be fat, Ophelia. That's ridiculous.
Does not Hamlet foretoken, as your daughter may conceive, from look to't?
She could be fully plucked.
It is very risque. Turn off.
But possible.
Leave me to consider. And Hamlet goes to the Canadian prince.
What? But you promised me!
You're too long in the teeth.
I slew him, Horatio, a fellow of insolent jest.
Angels and ministers of grace, defend us!
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Such a horrid execution of the lines, and his H's are clearly at a discount. Fanny, he's obviously miscast.
We'll work on it. Oration is in his blood. Somewhere. Now, Mr. Teller, I also want you to play Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
How am I to play Rosencrantz and Guildenstern?
Mon Dieu, I give the man half the play, and still he complains. Now, for the last of the Mohicans. I will play the dark-haired beauty, Cora Marone. Mr. Mackey will play the young Mohican that Cora loves. Mrs. Mackey will play the sister, Alice. S'il vous plaît. Alice needs to be virtuous. Let us make her a fat Alice.
Fine.
Mr. Teller, you will play Hawkeye, Duncan, Magua, the Indians, the French, and the entire English army.
But...
Never argue with the director. Franny's Frolic is basically a showcase pour moi. Learn these songs and I will choreograph once we get there. Finally, A Christmas Carol. Mr. Mackey, you will play Cratchit and young Scrooge. Mrs. Mackey, you will play Tiny Tim. We will make you bedridden. I will write in a scene.
Oh, forgive us, Charles Dickens.
I will play the other women and Mr. Teller.
Yes?
This will be an easy show for you. You will play Scrooge, Turkey Boy, the orphans, and all of the Cratchit children. William?
Wretched Queen.
Bon. Here's Mohicans for you, Carol for you, Hamlet for you. Memorize your parts and then switch.
Will we not rehearse?
Rehearsals are for amateurs. It's all about the language, mes amis. The movements will all come natural to you once we have an audience.
I need to rehearse, or I will not do the play.
Looks like we didn't quite make it to Spencer's Bridge. I'm camping here for the night.
bladder's bursting.
The men do not want to hear your bodily functions. Be a lady!